Okay guys, we are gonna make some lion's mane hot chocolate. I like to also use reishi when I have it, but the same thing will work for lion's mane as well. Any type of mushroom that you want to be using, you can substitute for this recipe. Super healthy hot chocolate. You can use any, chocolate that you have, any cacao. But this one is vegan and it's natural. There's no extra sugar in it. A lot of them do have a lot of extra sugar, so just be wary of that. But I know sometimes it's hard to find certain things, but when you can, try to find something that doesn't have any extra sugar. That way you can control it with whatever you're adding in for the sweetener. So we have some salt here as well, because we're going to put a pinch of salt, water, just filtered water. And then for the sugar, I'm going to use coconut sugar, but you can use whatever it is that you have. I just need to use up the rest of this. So slowly I'm using it for recipes. And then I have cinnamon here, just in this container as well. And then any kind of plant-based milk will work. I typically like to get soy, that's a preference, or an oat milk would be really nice with this. So this one is unsweetened. So again, that can control your sugar content for the hot chocolate. But if all you have is something sweetened, then just roll with what you got. And that is it, like super simple ingredients, guys. Nothing fancy, nothing out of this world. Everything you can see here is basically from the grocery store, Costco, or Amazon, like very easy to find. Walmart even has stuff like this. Okay, so 1.5 cups of plant-based milk, 1/2 cup of water, and then I have 1 tablespoon of the reishi or lion's mane, whatever it is that you're using. Today I'm going to be using the lion's mane, so 1 tablespoon. You're going to put a little bit of salt, just a pinch, and then a little bit of cinnamon. You put in whatever you like. So depending on how sweet you want it, you're going to go ahead and add the sweetener of choice and the amount of choice. So I say 1 to 2 tablespoons. This is 1/2 teaspoon. And then, like maybe put a tablespoon, and then you can go from there and see if you want it sweeter. Okay, so that's 1 tablespoon. Because I'm using unsweetened milk, I think I might put another 1/2. I think maybe 2 is going to be too much for me, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to go from there. You can always add a little bit more if you find that it's not sweet enough. And also sometimes I top it with marshmallows just to jazz it up the cup. This time I'm not. So I'm just going to put a little bit, tiny bit more sugar. So it's starting to bubble up, as you can see. Everything is mixing really nicely. And you're just going to heat it through until it's nice and hot. So this will give you 2 regular size servings, but if you have really big mugs, then you might want to add a bit more liquid. So maybe another 1/2 cup of milk. Have vegan whip, you can also top this with a little bit of whip on top and then put some cinnamon on top of that. Super nice, especially if you're making it for others for the holidays. If you have vegan marshmallows, the mini ones, you can pop that on top. That is so delicious. But I'm not going to put anything today. I'm just going to leave it plain, and it smells so good in here. So lion's mane is really good for your memory, for brain function. It's really important, especially as you get older, maybe to incorporate a bit of lion's mane in your diet. Of course, talk to your natural health practitioner before starting anything, or your GP. But it is really, really good for memory and brain health. Like I said, it's got antioxidants. So it also reduces inflammation in the body, which is fantastic. And a lot of us have a lot of inflammation, sadly. And then it's really good for your gut health as well, which for me is very important. Another biggie is for anxiety and stress. This mushroom really helps with that. So if you are going through a lot and hard times, or just find yourself quite anxious, then this is an easy thing to add into your diet just to help you out. And it is delicious in a variety of different ways. You can have it by itself with just boiling water, like a fake coffee. That's what I call it, my fake coffee. or you can go ahead and make it into a hot chocolate just like this. So I'm going to turn off the heat and take it off. I'm going to give it one more mix, and then I'm going to transfer it to my cups because I like to drink it when it's really, really hot. So if you can't tolerate it really hot, don't stress, just wait. Wait for it to cool down just slightly, and then you can go ahead and enjoy it. Guys, I don't recommend you just pouring out of the pot like me. Don't do what I'm doing. Just use a ladle, but you know, shortcut for everything for me. So I'm just gonna pour it in. Yeah, okay, so you're gonna ladle it into your cup. Okay guys, so it is ready. It smells amazing in here. It is so creamy and delicious. Like the color is beautiful on it. Oh my gosh. And you can add a little bit of extra cinnamon if you find that you can't taste too much of the cinnamon come through. Just put a touch more when you're serving it. And like I said, you can add a vegan whip on top if you wanted to as well. How nice would it be to put a little bit of vegan whip on top, or some vegan marshmallows? How delicious. So yeah, that is our super simple, very easy hot chocolate that is very, very healthy for us. An easy way of implementing a health benefit into our diet and enjoy something that basically tastes like a super duper treat, because even though it's healthy for us, it is an amazing treat as well. So that is it, guys. I hope you make it and that you enjoy the recipe as much as I do. So good, so delicious. It's like almost gone. So good. It's really rich and really tastes like you're having a super duper treat. But again, you can not add any sugar if you don't want to. But yeah, I put in the 1.5 tablespoons, and there's 2 cups of milk, 1/2 cup of water. Originally it was 1.5 cups of milk, but I find that you just need that little bit more. So yeah, you just add that in. So if you put in the 2 cups of milk and 1/2 cup of water, and you still find it's a little too rich for your liking, because everyone's different, then add a little more milk. Don't add more water, because it'll just, you still need that creaminess, right? So yeah, you can customize that. But I think with the 2 cups milk, 1.5 cups of water, it's perfect for me personally, but so good. And because we're getting older, things like this are so important to implement. So it's so easy. Like, it tastes like a treat, and you're doing something healthy for your body. Choop. You choop.